Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're continuing through our Kaldheim spoilers in search of greatness. The new fires of invention? Let's find out more. Woof, right? Look at this guy. That is a woofers for sure. This is an enchantment for double green. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with mana cost equal to 1, plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control without paying that spell's mana cost. If you don't, scry 1. 3 spells? 3 spells? What? Sign me up, right? So this is really nice. It does say other permanents. That's the first thing that I want to draw our attention to. So this is a 2-drop. So on turn 3, we won't be able to play something for 3 for free because it's other permanent. So we do want to make sure that we play something, as a 1-drop on our first turn. This comes out on turn 2. On turn 3, now we get to play a 2-drop for free. Plus, we get to play our 3-drop, which is nice. The Love-Struck Beast, Kazandu Mammoth, preferably, setting us up, of course, for our turn 4 Henge. Turn 4 rolls around, we get to play something from our hand with converted mana cost 4 or less. This is really nice, whether it be Questing Beast, right? Something like this. And then, of course, we do get that Henge as well into play because of the reduction through either the Mammoth or the Beast. And then 2 more mana provided to us, which opens up our draw engine for the match. And then again, just playing something for free every turn, drawing more stuff, and engineering, to hold a creature in our hand, right? If not, you do get the Scry 1, which is really good with the Henge because it's at the beginning of your upkeep. So before you draw, you'll get to Scry 1 if you're not casting something for free. So you basically look, land, bottom, not land, cast on top of the Henge, reinitiate that draw engine, and you're basically, combining what is a Fires of Invention-esque card now with a blind Frenzy, right? That old red card. Frenetic Frenzy? No, what was it? Experimental Frenzy. That's the card I'm thinking of. Is just allowed you to play from the top of your library, which you can still do as long as you're not double landing, because that's what will shut this down. That's what will shut that down, right? So you'll basically be able to play from the top of your library through the Henge by drawing more creatures until you either double land or run out of mana in the same fashion that we would with Experimental Frenzy in the mono red deck. That's really cool. So playing things for free, allowing us to basically turbo ramp into our main objective in mono green, which is, getting that Henge out as early as possible and then just like flooding with creatures. And then typically, what really shuts down the great Henge player is like, well, they top decked a land. Now they can't start drawing more things. This Scry 1 helps mitigate that even further, which is really nice. On the start of your turn 4, you can play an Elder Gargaroth for free. You could play something more on, or no, on the start of, yeah, even if you didn't have the Henge, right? If you didn't have everything aligned perfectly to go crazy, you could still on turn 4 just open up with an Elder Gargaroth for free from your hand. Gulp. I don't like it. Or no, it would be turn 5, wouldn't it? It would be turn 5. Because you already have to have that mana in play. It just, yeah, it allows you to cast for free. So you wouldn't ramp. Your Elder Gargaroth would still have to be on turn 5 unless we had, a Goose in play to support it coming out early, which we should. That should be our first 1-drop. But still, a free Gargaroth on turn 5, and then you can still play your 5 mana, or 7 through the Henge, whatever it happens to be. It seems like a lot. We're just discovering this card now, discussing it, thinking of the possible play lines that it opens up. I don't see much of a downside to it. I feel like skipping your 2-drop creature makes up for being able to play double your creatures on the rest of your turns, right, through the available mana that this provides. And then, of course, you're scrying those lands away mid-game if you need as well, if you don't have any more creatures to play. So you will, through double playing your creatures, run out of creatures to play eventually, and then that scry will kick in. And, I just think this is really, really, really good. Typically, if you can even scry 1 every single turn for 2 mana, that's good, right? Like, that's really good. If you can have just an enchantment that was in play and it was like at the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1, and it costs 2 mana, that would be something that people played. So the fact that it has that attached to it is a little bit awkward to me. I feel like the scry 1 shouldn't be there. I think there's enough upside to it already. But hey, we need more broken green cards in play. Eventually, the Great Henge will rotate. So right now, I think these cards are going to be super good together. But eventually, come September, the Great Henge will leave. And, we do need to preemptively fill the gap before it does leave. So this is going to be one of those tools that we see being played a lot. Every green deck is running this. I guarantee it. Just like they all run the Great Henge, they will be running In Search of Greatness. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the rest of our Kaldheim spoilers in the playlist above, and we'll see you in a few seconds.